Hey folks, philosophical question for any collector, for any of you guys. Have you ever, gotten a figure or figures in this case that you know aren't good and that you really don't like, but you wanted them because you were looking to be a completist and kind of round out your set? In this case, it was the set that would go with the fall of Cybertron Soundwave. That's the situation I found myself in with these guys. Stick around. We're going to talk about just why these two aren't that great in the latest GotBot True review. Okay, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Dennis Moulton, aka GotBot, and we're looking at the Legends class Frenzy, the Legends class Ratbat set that came out a few years ago. We're looking at the FOC figures, or at least some of them, because the new, the old game is getting re-released, and what a perfect time to do it. I am so glad that Legends figures are not this quality anymore. These guys were done the way they were done because of the engineering of the time and because they were part of a gimmick. Legends have improved dramatically since these guys were released a few years ago. So let's take a look at each of them. Here you go. Frenzy. He's red and black. I'm giving his paint apps a 10 because thank goodness they didn't name this guy Rumble. Posability, playability, the arms go right around, the head doesn't move. Decent enough head sculpt for the size. The legs can split apart. No forward or back, but there is a knee, very deep knee, and the toes move. I guess you can do this with the arm. Not great articulation. 4. I don't remember what I gave Rumble. Whatever I gave Rumble, same for this guy. Maybe a 4, 3 or 4. It's nothing great. Transformation for this guy, again, a 3 or 4. It's not that interesting. You fold back the, oh wait, he does have a ab crunch because of transformation. You fold back the arms, you bring this whole centerpiece forward, and you fold out the legs and bring them in on the side, and you put in the toes, and there you go. Another data disc. And the Decepticon symbol on this one, it's not as sharp as it is on the others. It's a little fuzzy, I guess. I don't think the paint was applied really well for that Decepticon symbol. See? Transformation is I don't know, a 3 or a 4. Overall, this guy is like a 4 or 5. There you go. You press the button on the back for an automorph, and this is what you get. And you put the toes back out, and you put the arms down. Nothing to get excited about. Nothing, nothing to write home to mom about. Not that my mom really loves hearing about all my Transformer news all the time. Maybe yours does. I don't know. So we'll move on to Ratbat. Ratbat, what can I say? He is a repaint of Laserbeak with a new head sculpt. Love the head sculpt on him, to be honest with you. Love the fact that they painted his eyes gold. So paint apps for Ratbat. Honestly, he's purple, he's black, he's gold, he's Ratbat, he's a 10. Paint apps are 10. Posability, playability, 2. Maybe. I mean, the head looks down. You can move it like this, and the whole wing assembly moves. His tail feathers go up, but again, they spring back because it's spring-loaded. There's no feet to talk about on him. Transformation. You push back, I guess you push back the whole center of the body, and you got to flip the head in. You need to hold it as you bring down the tail piece over him, and then you bring in his wings on the side. I think his data disc is the most attractive of all the data discs. I think it looks really good, actually. I know these aren't cassettes, but, in the modern age, I guess a data disc sort of makes sense. Automorph button on the back, you hit it, and again, he transforms out. supposed to go with Soundwave again, and pop out and auto transform doesn't really work that well. Overall, this set, just like the Rumble and Ravage set, we're looking at maybe a 5. Maybe a 5. They're not great. I think the Legends of today are head and shoulders above these guys. The Titans Returns Legends are going to be great compared to these guys. It's just, I think that Titan Soundwave is too big. Just saying. How do they all look, though? That's the thing. How do all of them look together? Well, you know what? Let's take a second here before I finish with, you know, these Wave 1 Legends for the FOC series. Unfortunately, I don't have the data discs that go with Blaster to do Wave 2. I'm hoping to get Blaster and his data discs at some point. You know, fingers crossed. But here's Soundwave. Okay, here's Soundwave, and we'll put Ratbat up on this arm. We'll put, you know, Laserbeak up on. This worked better in practice. This worked better in practice, Soundwave. Here, we'll put Laserbeak there. We'll put Ratbat over here. You know, there's Frenzy, and here's Rumble. There's Ravage, and actually, look, here's Ravage. And because I didn't get the black repaint that was Sound Blaster, and therefore did not have a buzzsaw, you know, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. So I went out and got the Combiner Wars buzzsaw to go with the set. And yeah, okay, he's not going to be able to go in this Soundwave chest, but I mean, look at the group. Soundwave and his minions, I think they look fantastic on the shelf. I'm happy with them, even if all of the minions, except for Buzzsaw, are not that great. Anyway, there you go. That is another, we'll call it set, I guess, in the books. Soundwave himself, you know, 9.5. The Laserbeak, you know, Ravage and Rumble and Frenzy and Ratbat, all of them at best are 5s. At best, 4 or 5s. They're not great. But Buzzsaw, yeah, Buzzsaw is a diamond in the rough. That guy's great. That guy's great. And if he's indicative of what we have coming up, I can't wait. And hopefully, you as a fan can't wait as well. That's it. I appreciate you taking a little bit of time out of your schedule, out of your day to come here and spend with me. Please like, comment, subscribe. Do it all. And I certainly look forward to the next time that you and I get together right here for another visit inside the video.